Hello everyone. In today's video we're gonna be looking at the Hellenic Archetype, a custom archetype first introduced in May 2024. Let's start with the monsters. Alexander the Great Conqueror. This card is always treated as a Hellenic card. Cannot be normal summon/set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 normal monsters from your GY. Gains 300 ATK for each normal monster that is banished or in your GY. When a spell/trap card, or monster effect, is activated, quick effect, you can shuffle 2 normal monsters that are banished and or in your GY into the deck, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Alexander the Great Conqueror once per turn. Dark Alexander the Great Conqueror. This card is always treated as a Hellenic card. Cannot be normal summon/set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Alexander the Great Conqueror and 1 dark monster from your GY. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 fiend ritual monster and 1 ritual spell from your deck or GY to your hand. This card cannot attack directly the turn this effect is activated. You can only use this effect of Dark Alexander the Great Conqueror once per turn. A fiend monster ritual summoned using this card on the field is unaffected by monster effects, except its own. Hellenic Ballista. If you control a Hellenic monster or an Earth normal monster, except Hellenic Ballista, you can special summon this card from your hand or GY, but if you summon it from the GY, banish it when it leaves the field. You can destroy 1 other Earth monster in your hand or field, and if you do, destroy 1 card on the field. If this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, you can draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Ballista once per turn. Hellenic Trojan Horse. You can target 1 level 4 or lower Hellenic warrior monster you control. It can attack directly this turn. If this card on the field is destroyed, you can special summon 2 Hellenic normal monsters from your hand, deck, and or GY, but they cannot be tribute for a tribute summon or used as link material. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Trojan Horse once per turn. Hellenic General. You can discard this card, add 1 Hellenic Capital or 1 Hellenic Trap from your deck to your hand. If Hellenic Capital is not on the field, destroy this card. If Hellenic Capital you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or GY instead. You can only use each effect of Hellenic General once per turn. Hellenic Hoplite. A professional soldier of the Hellenic army. Hellenic Archer. A peasant armed with about fighting in the Hellenic army. Hellenic Cavalry. 2 Earth normal monsters. Must be either fusion summoned, or special summoned by sending the above monsters you control to the GY. If this card is special summoned, you can send 1 Hellenic monster from your deck to the GY. You can destroy 1 other card you control, and if you do, set 1 Hellenic spell/trap directly from your deck. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Cavalry once per turn. Spirit of Alexander. 1 non-link monster in the extra monster zone. This card is treated as a normal monster while in the GY. You can tribute this card, add 1 Alexander the Great Conqueror or Dark Alexander the Great Conqueror from your deck or GY to your hand. You can banish this card from your GY, then target 1 Alexander the Great Conqueror or Dark Alexander the Great Conqueror you control. It gains 1000 ATK until the end of the next turn. You can only use each effect of Spirit of Alexander once per turn. That does it for the monsters. Now it's time for the spells and traps. Hellenic Capital. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Hellenic monster from your deck to your hand. If you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are normal monsters, you can pay 500 LP. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Earth normal monster from your hand, and if you do, it gains 300 ATK. During your turn, your opponent cannot target Hellenic monsters or normal monsters you control with card effects. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Capital once per turn. Hellenic Conquest. If you control a face-up Hellenic card, target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Hellenic monsters and normal monsters with different names you control. Take control of them. If you control Hellenic Capital, neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. You can banish this card from your GY, then target 3 of your Hellenic monsters that are banished and or in your GY, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Conquest once per turn. Colossus of Rhodes. This card is always treated as a Hellenic card. When this card is activated, place 2 Colossus counters on it. Once per turn, you can target 1 Hellenic monster or 1 Hellenic capital you control, remove 1 Colossus counter from this card, and if you do, place 1 Colossus counter on that target. If that card would ever be destroyed, remove 1 Colossus counter from it instead. You can only control 1 Colossus of Rhodes. Hellenic Stratagem. Excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, add 1 excavated Hellenic card to your hand, except Hellenic Stratagem. Also shuffle the rest into the deck. For the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, except Earth and Warrior monsters. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the GY, you can banish this card from your GY, then target 1 continuous trap in your GY, set it. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Stratagem once per turn. Hellenic Phalanx. If you control a Hellenic monster or an Earth normal monster, you can destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and if you do, change the battle positions of all face-up monsters on the field. You can banish this card from your GY, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, change its battle position, and if you do, have its ATK or DEF, your choice. You can only use each effect of Hellenic Phalanx once per turn. Alright. With all of the cards taken care of, let's get over some combos. First combo, Capital plus Ballista or Trojan Horse. Activate Capital, add missing piece. Normal summon Trojan Horse. Effect Ballista, special summon itself from hand. Effect Ballista, destroy Trojan Horse and itself. Effect Ballista, draw 1 card. Effect Trojan Horse, special summon 2 hoplites. Special summon Cavalry. Effect Cavalry, destroy Capital, set Phalanx. Link summon Spirit. Effect Spirit, tribute itself, add Alexander. Special summon Alexander from hand. Second combo, Ballista plus Trojan Horse plus 1 card on the field. Normal summon Trojan Horse. Effect Ballista, special summon itself from hand. Effect Ballista, destroy Trojan Horse and itself. Effect Ballista, draw 1 card. Effect Trojan Horse, special summon 2 hoplites. Special summon Cavalry. Effect Cavalry, destroy 1 card, set Phalanx. Link summon Spirit. Effect Spirit, tribute itself, add Alexander. Special summon Alexander from hand. Third combo, Capital plus Ballista or Trojan Horse plus Water Enchantress. Activate Capital, add missing piece. Normal summon Trojan Horse. Effect Ballista, special summon itself from hand. Effect Ballista, destroy Trojan Horse and itself. Effect Ballista, draw 1 card. Effect Trojan Horse, special summon 2 hoplites. Effect Water Enchantress, banish itself, add Rite of Aramasir. Activate Rite of Aramasir, special summon Adventurer token, place Fateful Adventure. Effect Fateful Adventure, send one card from hand to GY, add Griffin Rider. Effect Griffin Rider, special summon itself, special summon Cavalry. Effect Cavalry, destroy Capital, set Phalanx. Link summon Spirit. Effect Spirit, tribute itself, add Alexander. Special summon Alexander from hand.